Do you feel like you're somehow a failure because you had a breakup? I'm Shana, just a human from Los Angeles, here to help you pick up the pieces from your breakup. And I want to start today with one of my favorite quotes. It's from Thomas Edison. If you don't know the guy, he invented the light bulb, which is widely considered to be the most important invention in history. And the quote is, I have not failed 10,000 times. I have successfully found 10,000 ways that will not work. Yes, Thomas Edison tried making a light bulb 10,000 times before he came up with the world's most successful invention. Guys, one of those attempts was made with peanut butter. Now, I'm not one of the greatest inventors of all time. In fact, I'm not even in the top 10. But if I were trying to invent a light bulb, it's unlikely that I would include peanut butter in the mix. But the guy tried everything. And I'll argue, he was a screaming success. And if you're feeling like you have failed at something right now because your relationship didn't work out, take a moment. I want you to think of like the most successful relationship you know of, okay? Two people who are just the happiest, the most perfect couple that you have ever met. The ones you hold on a pedestal and say, one day I want that relationship. Okay, got that in your mind? Now, the two people in that relationship, did either or most likely both of them ever have a breakup in their life? Now, why am I asking that? Because if you want to use the terminology of failure, let's say if one of the people had just one breakup at some point in their life, and I'm going to bet they probably had more than that, they already have a 50% failure rate if you like to think that a breakup is a failure. And if, like the average human, they've had more, like maybe 5 breakups, then let's say 4 breakups, because that way I can divide it easily, then they have an 80% failure rate. And yet they are the most successful relationship that you can think of. And so we may have to reframe this concept of what it means to fail at a relationship and what it means to succeed. Now, there are a few ways you certainly can fail at a relationship. I will argue that if you cheated on your partner, you failed the relationship. If you abused or even severely neglected your partner, that can be construed as a failure too. Or even if maybe like you made a lot of like really important promises that you didn't keep, then maybe you'll want to look at your behaviors and see how you might be able to change them for your next relationship. But if, like the average human, you just had a relationship that didn't work, this is not a failure, plain and simple. I went into my last relationship absolutely determined that I was going to make this relationship work out no matter what. In all honesty, I didn't fail by leaving the relationship. I only failed myself by staying in it longer than I should have. Because here's the truth. Every breakup that you have brings you one step closer to finding your perfect partner. So, you had a breakup. Congratulations. Let's mark it up as a success. Your perfect partner is waiting for you. Go out there and find them.